Brennan,
Jeff?
this interview is coming to you in 3D. I stole the glasses
Good
last
for
night.
you.
Yeah, isn't that
Take
cool?
'em all.
Wait,
Souvenir.
there you are.
Wow.
Oh my God! You know what's really cool about this movie is that it's almost like a geology lesson.
Yes.
You know, because throughout the film you're getting excitement, you're getting adventure, but you're getting education too as we go along. I mean, Muscovite?
Yes, it has tectonic geological nutritional content. So it's actually good for you too. While you're having a great time watching a cool movie, the likes of which an audience has not seen before in history. This is true. This is the first live action, feature length, narrative driven, high definition, preconceived, and delivered 3D film ever made.
But when you think of 3D, there's a stigma to it. This is a whole new
It's
technique.
true.
Yeah.
It is, and I agree with you, and most everyone does, and I did before I went and signed on with the picture, and you know, I got the cover letter and said this movie's going to be shot in 3D, and I thought, wait a minute, because my recollection of that is, you know, a kung fu movie that I had a red and blue glasses on, and it didn't really work, and it kind of made me feel a little queasy. The technology's come to a place now where we don't have that problem anymore. The glasses, well, they may look a little bit Buddy Holly. Hey, it's hip to be square, but they work. They work, and the audience is, in effect, the star of the movie because the movie is about the experience itself.
It's an amazing journey. It really is.
It's an immersive one. You feel like you're there with the characters, there with the creatures.
You know, you're not really the hero this time. You're the one always being cautious. Like, no, let's not do that. You're always questioning yourself, while the other two are like down the hall. You know, yeah, and you're just like,
Wait.
follow. Yeah. So I thought that was a little different because usually you're out there in the front. You know, like the Mummy, you were out there, but this time you were like, wait a minute, Sean, come back. You know? Not to demean you, but
No, it does nothing whatsoever. I mean, let's face it, there's only 3 characters in this movie, and they're misfits, really. They don't really like each other at the beginning that much. They wind up going on this astonishing adventure, almost as if by accident. They splash down into the world of whatever the center of the earth looks like. We show the audience what our imagination of what it is. They become better versions of themselves by having worked together.
And I wondered, how do you get to the center of the earth so quickly? Because the movie's an hour and a half. And I go, in the original film, you know, it took him days and weeks to get there. And the free-falling thing, that was just brilliant. That was so funny.
Thanks.
Did you read the book before you started this film?
Yes, I did, because I read the screenplay, and it needed some help. And I didn't know the source material. And just as in the world of the film, Ricky, the book is used almost as kind of a map, really, to help them find their way, navigate their way through the center of the earth. I did not know the story. I should have read it in high school, I guess, but I learned quickly that it's a classic piece of literature, and for a modern audience, we had to take what it had to offer in terms of what was exciting to a reader over 100 years ago and make it relevant and interesting for a viewer now today. And with affection, I'd like to think that if were it possible that Jules Verne to know or see, we've come to this place where his mind, which was as innovative as it was for his day, I mean, he's the guy who thought up the submarine before they even invented one, right? Would be pleased to know that his work is at the very tip of the spear of the technology that's leading the industry forward. And we're very proud to say, with no small measure of smugness, that we're the first ones to do it.
Had a blast, man.
Thanks a lot.
Great job. Good to see you back again, man.
You got it.